Once upon a time, in the strange land of mega donors and meme lords, Elon Musk and Donald Trump were political BFFs. In the 2024 election, Musk dropped a whopping $300 million, thereabouts, into Trump's campaign coffers, making him the biggest donor of the entire cycle and probably of all time. The bromance was sealed when Trump handed him the keys to a brand new federal agency, the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. Yeah, just like the meme coin. I've had boyfriends give me rings or necklaces. I have never been gifted an entire agency of the federal government. But anyway, Elon stepped into his role like a rich tech cowboy with a badge promising to slash government bloat and code America into greatness. But behind the scenes, tensions were simmering. A bill was being born. As it turns out, Musk didn't like the direction Trump's big omnibus bill was taking. It's too bloated, too backward, not enough efficiency. By late May, the breakup was complete. Musk walked quietly away into the sunset. His temporary term ended, but the side eye was loud and clear. And then, like many beautiful love stories, things got ugly.
I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
June 5th, 2025, the bromance finally snapped. Trump, clearly stung, heartbroken, despondent, said he was very disappointed in Musk and then hit him with that old faithful insult, claiming Elon had come down with a case of Trump derangement syndrome. And just like every ugly breakup, once the gloves come off, the tweets start flying. Elon lit up his timeline like it was Festivus for the rest of us. First, he claimed that without his money and his platforms, Trump would have never won the election in the first place. Then he called for Trump to be impeached. Yes, impeached. And if that wasn't enough, Musk went full scorched earth, dropping a tweet that strongly implied Trump was involved in Jeffrey Epstein's crimes. Meanwhile, as Elon spilled tea and burned bridges in real time, Tesla stock took a nosedive. Investors were watching the feud unfold with horror, and by the time the dust settled, Tesla had lost $152 billion in value. Yes, billion with a B. We knew Wall Street was going to get nervous, but also DC insiders scrambled to make sense of this chaos. With Musk pulling away from Trump, entire programs and tech partnerships were suddenly on very shaky ground. And just like that, two of the most powerful egos in America went from allies to frenemies to full out enemies, with the rest of us watching the fallout like it's a spinoff of Succession or something. Except this time, it's not fiction. All right, y'all, before we keep it moving, let me take a second to show some love and handle a little bit of business. So if you're feeling what I'm doing over here on UnWrapped, from our occasional pop culture deep dive to real talk about what's going on in this world, make sure you subscribe so you never miss a drop. Want to take it a step further? You can support the show by becoming a patron over on patreon.com/Tasha Pierce. That's how I keep this thing independent and authentic. Plus, every dollar helps keep the mic hot, the research deep, and the content consistent. A huge shout out to my current patrons. You already know. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you for riding with me. And if you want to keep the conversation going or drop a tip, a question, story idea, you can always hit me up at tashaIsUnwrapped@proton.me. Also, come find me on Blue Sky. I'm at Tasha is Unwrapped over there as well. That's where I post updates, thoughts, and random nerdy-ish between episodes. All right, commercial over. Let's get back to it. Now that the bromance has gone nuclear, the question becomes, who's going to bleed first? Trump's already talking about cutting off Musk lifeline, his government contracts. So think Tesla charging stations, SpaceX launches, federal AI and satellite work. All of that could be on the chopping block. But let's not act like Elon's powerless here. This is the man who has access to everything from the government tech deals to private communications to satellites hovering over our military zones. If there are skeletons in Trump's closet, and let's be honest, we know there are, we all have skeletons, Musk just might have the keys to the walk-in. And while these two titans throw billion-dollar tantrums, the MAGA movement is left at a crossroads. On one side, Trump loyalists, hungry for that old-timey authoritarian swagger. And then on the other hand, the Musk curious tech bros and libertarians who see Elon as the new messiah of freedom, whatever the hell that might mean this week. This split is real, and it can get even more chaotic. But here's the real kicker, the part that's not funny at all. These men, through their egos, their influence, and this pet project of theirs that they conceived of DOGE, they have already done very serious damage. They've stripped regulations. They silenced critics. They privatized democracy. And now they're confusing the hell out of the American public. What started as a funny bromance became a backroom power play that steamrolled everyday people, teachers, veterans, voters, working class families, just trying to survive. So yeah, it might look like reality TV, but the fallout, that's real. Don and Elon may be done with each other, but their mess is far from over.